Oh yeah, let's do bottles out of the frame.
That's a big old bitch.
Mommy's thirsty. Okay, gotta hydrate. So important for good skin, which you'll see on my face, but not on my back. Welcome to the Let's Get Bread pod.
Oh, where we talk about all things fungal, bacteria, and yeast infections.
It's so persistent.
Has it gotten better at all?
Yeah, it's gotten better. It's just still a little bit of stress-induced psoriasis. That's all for my psoriasis sisters out there. I see you. I wish I didn't.
Yeah.
I think most of you would wish you hadn't seen it either.
I mean, do you mind talking about it a little bit more? I think we have an opportunity to raise awareness
Of the psoriasis.
First and foremost, when we started this podcast, it wasn't about being famous. It wasn't about engagement. It wasn't about subscribers. It was about making a difference. And if we can just get one more person in this world to feel more comfortable about their gross back things, then we've made a huge difference. This was a success.
So I have now, it seems, gotten to an age where I'm having an autoimmune disorder where my skin is attacked by my skin. And so it looks angry and ugly and red. Slightly scaly texture to it. Depending on my mood and depending on the amount of working out I'm doing. Sometimes it's a raised surface. Other times it's just really, really subtle. And I hate it. And my dermatologist is unconscionably good looking.
How do you treat it?
A cream.
Okay.
One has a prescription cream, one rubs on it, a steroid cream, which is why you may notice I've been a little more masculine recently.
I have not noticed that.
Can you tell now?
We do need to get a headshot of boy you from the pandemic on.
Oh, God, that was...
We got to send that. We got to post that on the Instagram.
Yeah, I had just shaved my head down, like buzzed my hair, I mean to say, and I'd grown my facial hair out for, I think, the better part of 2 months. I was rotund at that time too.
I didn't notice it, but what was shocking was like I truly didn't recognize your face.
I saw such a circular shape of my head. Like I've got, the angles going on. I've got an angular jaw.
Like you don't have long hair, but to see like a buzz cut on you with facial hair, it was like Grand Theft Auto you.
Still don't know what that means.
Did you ever play Grand Theft Auto?
Of course I did.
You literally are the dude that
I played
crashed a car, punched a grandma, and robbed a bank. That's what I mean by that.
I played Grand Theft Auto 3.
Oh my gosh.
Not the later iterations.
Grand Theft Auto, is it Vice? I forgot. Or Miami? Fuck.
I don't know.
It was like probably 2008.
I was playing Grand Theft Autos when Hillary Clinton was still a part of the national conversation about Vidma games.
What games?
Vidma games.
Your lip was quivering. Why?
Just being a little,
Did you just take your Adderall?
Just being a little saucy. No, I'm very unmedicated right now. I think you know that. Anyway, so today we have a very special Tyra Show episode for you.
Did you watch the America's Next Top Model doc?
I've gotten through, I think, the first 3 episodes, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, Tyra.
If there is anyone who needs PR help right now, it is her. She will not get it, though. I don't even think she knows there's criticisms. She's on her own
I don't
planet.
think she thinks she's the villain.
No, she doesn't.
She truly... When she showed up in that trench coat, like Elle Driver from Kill Bills.
Yeah.
And in that...
Wait on the documentary. I haven't actually watched it yet. I've only heard. I probably won't, to be honest with you.
It's actually... I remember watching it when I was a young queerling with my good Judy, Anne from Seaford. Hi, Anne. And I remember she was giving me like the beginner's primer into reality TV. That was also of like, I think maybe a Project Runway at some point, or maybe the one where they cut hair. I can't remember. It was with that Australian blonde Tabitha.
Yes.
That's the one. She was on some television program.
Oh my God, Tabitha's an icon though.
Yeah, she was fun. So, yeah, that program, we'll need to watch it. We'll need to watch it together and do some
I
Investigative
love
journalism.
it so much. That was always my show I would watch if I was homesick for school. They would just play it nonstop. The episode where they did a double save on these girls. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
No.
They have these two girls, and she's like talking shit to them. One of them thinks they're gonna go, and she's like, "Both of you are going." Like going home.
Yes.
And then they're devastated. And she's like, just kidding. To Thailand. And then they go to Thailand. And then these girls are just like still like so upset because their dreams were crushed.
Yeah, that show was
Abusive.
nuts. Utterly nuts. I mean, again, I missed Top Model as it was happening, but I did catch a lot of the Tyra show for some reason. I think maybe that was just as I'd started college and had internet. That was back in the internet days when it was slow enough that you had to start the download, go to your classes in the morning, come back and see how much it buffered through. Those are the days, kid.
I did like her rant about, you can kiss my fat ass. Do you remember that? I think she won an Emmy for that. Basically, she had gained a bunch of weight and she was known for being the stick figure model. And then she addressed it on her show. And
Yes.
to kiss her fat
I remember
ass.
she had interviewed a gay porn star by the name of Kurt Wilde. Friend of the pod. Hi, Kurt. And not a friend of the pod. I've never met him. But he was famous for being just sort of like a pass around party bottom back in the day. But he was also famously, gay for pay, just like only. And so Tyra was asking him. I remember very specifically with Anne watching this, and both of us were just like, what the fuck is she talking about? She goes, okay, Kurt, how do I say this in a way that's appropriate for daytime TV? When on Christmas morning, do you like giving presents or receiving presents? It's like, oh, Tyra, you better work.
Actually, she ate with that. She ate with that.
You better make it for daytime TV. Well, that's what I knew. Tyra was an ally until she wasn't,
Yeah.
And then she decided to surgically alter that girl, widen the girl's gap with invasive dentistry.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so today we're talking birthdays.
What a seamless transition. There's never been a better one.
Yeah. It's something I pride myself on as a comic, as a mother. You have to be able to transition.
Do you like birthdays?
No.
Really? Why?
No.
Okay, let me actually preface this before you answer. Do you not like birthdays in general, or do you not like your own birthday as a celebration?
Both and.
All of the above.
All of the above. So when it's other people's birthdays, I mean, sure, I love cake. Everybody loves cake. Give me the cake. I will. I want the cake.
I thought you were bottom.
I will give cake and receive cake. Whatever. The whole something happens to people on their birthday. Bridezilla, like birthday bridezilla, that I just fundamentally cannot. I'm not with the shit. And for me, historically, as a youth, before the accident and before I had Preston, I was one of those birthday girls where I would get white girl wasted and something terrible would always happen.
Yep.
So for me, my birthday was always like, after I gave up the drink, I was like, I don't want to do anything for it. I don't want to observe the day. Nobody make any mention of it. It was never an issue of like, I don't want to be old. It was just, I don't ever want to feel like I need to get wasted again.
Yeah.
Last year actually was the first time in 13 years, something like that I've actually done a big thing for my birthday with my birthday rose.
Which was so much fun.
It was a darling time.
It was excellent.
Yeah. What about you?
I like other people's birthdays. I don't like mine.
Because yours is coming up in August.
Which is 6 months away. Yours is in 2 months. My birthday kind of overwhelms me. I think growing up, my birthday was, since it was a summer birthday, one, it wasn't during the school year, so everyone was gone. It was harder for like people to show up.
The pageantry of a school year birthday is, but did you, okay, so maybe this is a very, depends. Did you have Jehovah's Witnesses in your?
No, I mean, not really.
Okay.
I mean, but no.
I remember I went to school with one girl, a Jehovah's Witness, Abigail. Hey, Abigail.
Oh yeah, they don't do birthdays.
They sure don't.
Yeah.
And all of us thought that was like the height of cruelty. Like that was just unbelievably inhumane. But then again, I don't know what it is with, maybe it was just Abigail's family, but on days like when there was a field day or anything like that, her mom made Jell-O race cars for the class.
Oh.
And we're like, all is forgiven. Your weird religious cult that you're in. Sign me up.
I mean, good for her mom for at least like, well, obviously that's their choice of religion, but then two, to at least give her something.
Solo
she
race
can-
cars.
Yeah, because that sucks to be the only one.
Yeah.
And I remember specifically in like school classrooms, they have like mine had like a chart of like August birthdays, September birthdays, and you'd see the names, and
Yeah.
it's like
And yours would never be there.
oh man, brutal.
Summer birthdays, the nobody gives a shit edition.
Totally. And what's worse is there's this huge country music festival where I grew up called We Fest. It's like massive. Tim McGraw, Toby Keith, all the legends play there every summer. But
Why was I thinking of the Sturgis motorcycle?
because it's in the same neck of the woods. Yeah. But We Fest was always over my birthday, second weekend of August.
Got it.
Yeah.
Were you the sort of person who like you would make plans for your birthday and then your friends would be like, oh, hey, sorry, I can't make it. I'm going to Country Music Fest.
Yeah.
And you'd be heartbroken? Really?
As like a young person, yeah, like 10, 12, 13. But then the older you get, the less you care.
Sure.
Yeah.
What was your best birthday?
My best birthday, honestly, was during 2021 lockdown. Recently, I was recently out of a relationship. Well,
Recently, he said that was 5 years ago.
but like at the time, it was recent. And my mom.
Everything at the time is recent.
What are you talking about? What did I do wrong? Shut your mouth. You asked me a question.
Please go on.
My mom was in town. I invited
Cheryl,
like
how we doing?
30, 40 people to come to Gold Medal Park, which is in the Mill District area of Minneapolis. And like literally no one had a reason to not go.
Oh, wait.
Everyone was so excited to do something.
Oh, I see.
Because it was lockdown and everyone showed up and my mom was like, oh my God. Because I think my parents think I'm a loser who has no friends. And in fact, I, at that time, had friends.
Isn't it harrowing when people push you like, people came out for you?
Yeah.
I wonder what that's like.
No, but that was really fun. But yeah, honestly, birthdays, I guess I have expectations and then they get ruined. And so I've learned with age to not have expectations. Like this last year, I had a birthday on the beach at, I already forget.
Doc Weiler.
And we did a bonfire. That was really sweet. But like, I remember we got there.
Yes.
And you were with me and we didn't get there early enough. So
Right.
we didn't have a fire pit, which was the whole point.
Yep.
And then I'm throwing this party, making people drive like 30 minutes, 40 minutes out of the city. And I'm like, we need to get a fire pit. Like the bridezilla you were talking about earlier, I was that because I was like, oh my God. And thankfully we ended up getting a fire pit. But like that was stressful. And I'm in my personality, I just shouldn't throw parties for myself.
Yes, it does suck to organize your own party, which is what I simply will not consent to do that sort of thing. I just can't be bothered. I simply won't.
I mean, you did the roast.
I didn't plan it.
Who did?
Kelsey.
I didn't know that.
I know she harnessed her 4 remaining brain cells riddled with ADHD.
Kelsey organized the whole roast.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. She and
Shit.
Mike Duncan.
Huh.
Yeah, they did me a wicked solid. Hey, Kelsey. Hey, Mike.
Wow.
Really appreciate it.
That is really
It was
sweet.
a darling time.
I mean, alternative, but it's sweet, but then we all talk shit about you.
And you
so
all said
maybe
such
there's-
hateful things about me.
yeah.
It was- Everybody called me fat. Ceci, I think the other day I was rowing and Ceci's roast for me came back to me for some reason, just out of nowhere, where Ceci said that I was going to take my comedy to Vaseline Alley, where I'm known as a tight 5, but which is weird because I'm not tight and I'm definitely a 5.
Oh, that was good.
Hi, Ceci.
Yeah. What was your favorite party?
I mean, I think the roast was probably my favorite birthday I've had as a grown woman. That was certainly the one where I felt the most like, I wasn't schmammered.
Yeah.
And I was, firing on all cylinders and it was a good time. Otherwise, every other birthday memory I have that wasn't childhood was just me like blackout drunk.
Yeah.
It just horrific time.
Yeah.
Really bad. And then other birthdays I think about, like I've never been to somebody else's birthday and been like, that was the fucking one. I've had several relationships end because of their birthdays.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
Again, birthdayzilla. I don't know what happens to people, what breaks brainily in someone that they're like, you know what? It's my birthday. I'm going to make a scene. And it, there was a couple I know in DC who I used to be friends with. They're now enemies. And
Evil laugh.
and they wanted to do one of them. It was a winter. I remember it was cold, very cold. Anyway, so they wanted to do a big group dinner at some restaurant, and I saw heard through the grapevine they were inviting a guy who I did not want to be around, and had told them numerous times. This was a friend of theirs who he had also drinking problem, had gotten physical with me at several points because he was so drunk he didn't know whose jacket he was taking home, and he tried to steal my jacket. And when I went to stop him from stealing my jacket, he like put his hands on me, and I told my friends at the time, I was like, listen, I'm not going to do the whole like choose him or me. I'm like, if he's somewhere, I want not to be there. That's all. Like if you're gonna hang out with him, that's fine. I just don't want to be there. They planned the dinner, had something like 16 people show up, and like, oh yeah, he's gonna be there too, but just sit at the other end of the table. I said, you know what? I'm good. I'm going rock climbing in the morning, fit, and then I'll catch you all up at the show. Easy. And somehow that was enough to create a Real Housewives of Washington, D.C. moment for these two idiots that I'm no longer friends with.
How old is everyone involved?
I would have been, I think I was probably 33. Everybody was far too old to be doing this.
That's crazy.
They were in their 30s. And the one, like when I saw them, I remember I walked up to them on U Street. They were crossing U and 14th, and I was walking up 14th to go to the theater. And I see them across the way, just good timing that I happen to run into them outside of the theater, and I wave, and the one whose birthday is, he looks at me, goes, bye, and just walks right by me. And I go, wait, what? And he goes, bye. I said, no, I'm here to see a darling program, a darling show at the theater. And I talked to his husband, and he's like, he's just being ridiculous. And so I remember I was like, wait, are you actually mad? Like, do we need to have a fight right now? And my one friend's like, you should have told me earlier that you weren't coming to dinner. Yelled at me in front of a group of people.
Yeah.
And he tried to tell me, he's like, the dinner reservation was for the group and you owe us money. I was like, okay, first off, I didn't confirm I was going to dinner. 4-1. 4-2. I don't give a fuck how much you spent for a group thing for a fucking bottomless mimosas. I don't drink booze. Unlike you fucking booze hound. So strike 2. Strike 3. Don't you ever in your fucking life scream at me in front of all our friends.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of a-holes we don't know here in Washington, D.C. in front of the bust of Abe Lincoln's head in front of the theater. Okay, that was the worst part. And then as we sit in the theater, it's Jinx and Dela's holiday special.
Which is so funny. That's the background of this uncomfortable vibe.
And I just got a new coat, expensive, rich. And he spills one of his drinks, like spills a little bit of his drink. He comes back double fisting. He spills a little, he's like, careful, my coat. And he goes, fuck you. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to actually murder one of these two by the end of the night. So I almost said the halftime show. At intermission, at the halftime show, Harrison Butker came out to deliver a speech about Jesus. At intermission, I get my coat and my scarf. And one of their brainless idiot friends looks up. He's like, are you leaving? And I just threw my scarf over. I said, this is awful and you're all idiots. You're all going to be in the book. Yeah. The Washington Post will hear about this. Yeah, my Truman Capote. You'll be reading about this in Vanity
You will
Fair.
rue the day that you tried to charge me for a mimosa I don't drink.
God. It was unreal. And then, I left. I was left in a towering rage because I just, of all the stupid hills to die on.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but I will kill you on it. And
I could see them being upset with you for not RSVPing in the scenario that this person hadn't put hands on you.
Yeah, right.
If it was just like maybe he got drunk and did something like that was like stupid or said something wrong, I could maybe be like, Everett, I need you to get over yourself. However, since he touched you, you are totally imbalanced to be like, I will not attend a party that he's at.
Also a straight guy. He also almost called me a faggot as we were tussling over my stupid coat. He's like, don't be a And at that point, it's like, I fucking dare you. Finish the fucking word, and I will put you through this glass table right now at number 9 lounge. I don't drink. I don't need to come here. That was actually, I mean, that was the big rift at the end of my time in DC was with these idiots who, and maybe a week later, one of them, I hadn't messaged either of them because I was livid. Just again, so.
You were on your own island. No one even stuck up for you, it sounds like.
No, nobody gave a shit.
To empathize.
Nobody gave a single shit. And so afterwards, the one sends me a message, and he's like a week and a half later. He's like, "Wait, are we fighting?"
Isn't that the best when someone reaches out like an extended period of time later and is like, "Hey, I hope everything's well." No, things aren't well.
Yeah, he said something like, "Are we okay?" I've had 2 people in DC do this. One guy, he walked up. I hadn't spoken to him in like a month and a half. He walks up like, "Are we okay?" And I just went, "No." Of course not. Get the fuck away from me. And when this guy, he messaged like, "Are we fighting?" I was like, "Fighting? Fighting implies there's still something to lose."
Yeah.
Or win, for that matter. Like, no, just blocked number, deleted numbers, and then I moved to LA. That was it. So yeah.
You love a block number.
Oh, I love a blocked number. I will block you quickly and efficiently.
Social media, like I've blocked people. I do forget that that's an option with phone numbers, but it certainly is, isn't it?
It's such a darling time because then they realize none of their messages ever get delivered.
Yeah.
And then you just know. Like that. Okay, so the guy that I met in Las Vegas who...
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so when I lived in Salt Lake City, my friend Steven was running, I think, a marathon or some bullshit down in Salt Lake. So I went down, or in Vegas, I went to Vegas and see him. While I was in Vegas, I met a gentleman, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
And, chemistry, et cetera, et cetera. Great time. And then he threatened to come and visit me in Salt Lake City because we'd had such a darling time in Vegas. Sure, whatever. He comes up to Salt Lake. I show him around Salt Lake. It's a darling time. And then he messages me maybe after a couple months of no contact. He says, "You know what? I've been thinking about it. I think we should get married." And yeah, and I was in Washington State at the time. I'd left Utah. And I remember messaging back and I said, "Are you ill?" And then he blocked my number at that response to his text. And I knew he blocked me because I'd texted it a few times before, but it was never showing the delivered. I was like, "Oh, so what's that? That's what that's like."
Like, I said yes.
And then he resurfaced maybe 2 days after the 2016 election to say, "Hey, I hope you're doing okay. Just wanted to let you know I have HIV." Birthdays! Ta-da! Yeah, so he was ill.
Wait, hold on.
I've been proposed to. I was a great beauty in my youth.
That is the largest bottle I've ever seen of sparkling water someone drink out of.
Trader Joe's.
Wait, hold on. So he has HIV.
Yes.
And why did he propose to you? Was he just
I have no clue.
like
I didn't
manic?
ask Eddie. Maybe. I think so. I think it was some form of a mania or
Had
something.
he just found out, or did he know before?
I don't know. I stayed out of his business. He stayed out of mine. It's like we'd had a darling time in Salt Lake City, and then I'd unkind times would say I got fired, got laid off from my big boy job, left Utah, went to the state of Washington, didn't hear anything from him. I had tried to get in touch with him since in between that time too, because I'm the sort of person where I will invest effort into my stupid work of keeping a connection alive. Like, so I'd gotten nothing from him. I was like, "I guess that's it. I guess he's just not that into you." And then out of nowhere, it was very out of nowhere though. Like I was thinking we should get married.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be like this. I didn't think it would be with green text bubbles.
Yeah. I was interested if it was like a green card situation or
No. He was from, I think he grew up in Arizona. No, he grew up in Maryland, but lived in Vegas for a while, something like that. He found me on LinkedIn. Sent me nude pictures on LinkedIn.
That's crazy.
But I've married him.
There was a gay page, and years ago I actually unsubscribed to it, but it was so funny because it was meant for networking, and it just turned into like thought thirst traps.
I love that.
It was amazing. It'd be like someone shirtless, but they have a tie. And they're like, you can do both. It's like, you're a massage therapist. You don't wear ties.
You're a realtor in Fort Lauderdale. Oh, God. So, birthdays.
That's crazy. I'm trying to think of a birthday where someone's been a bridezilla for it. Like I just genuinely, I'm really good in like a party setting though, like that, like a birthday, an event where I know my role, I know what I'm there for. And usually I'm pretty fun.
Do you plan them frequently for people? Because you like to plan a party for people who...
I've planned many a birthdays. I love...
Let's talk about one for... How about for Rachel? Have you planned a Rachel birthday?
No, I actually have not.
Do you hate her?
No, but Rachel and I are just so fiercely... It's weird. We're codependent. We talk to each other every day. But then when it comes to like her birthday and stuff, it's like she does her thing, I do my thing. Like I'm trying to even think. I don't even think Rachel was at the one that everyone went to.
I'm trying to think of what a Rachel birthday would be like. We need to like
Rachel's the most fun person. That I know.
When you're editing this, just put that painting of her like.
She called me today and she goes, "You have to see my hair. I look like King Louis," which I was like, "What kind of comp is that?"
The 14th?
Yes. I literally was like, wait, you're not talking about the one that's been dead for centuries, aren't you? And she goes, yeah, FaceTime.
Like, I'm literally holding my own head in my hands.
FaceTime her and I'm like, this is going to be so dumb. I was walking Stevie outside. I keeled over on a sidewalk. It was so grossly
She's a free spirit for our good listeners. She's a free spirit. I feel like the ideal Rachel birthday would be, I don't know, like lifting up heavy rocks to look at gross bugs and then like setting fire to an abandoned car.
She was driving the other day. She goes, oh my God, eagles are about to mate. I have to stop. And I was like, this is what?
Rachel's like stock Stephen King character, like is always watching trains go by and flattening reptiles on the tracks.
She got genuinely mad at me today, which doesn't happen. But she was like, well, women are supposed to walk 3 miles a week. I go, why just women? And she's like, because we have blah, blah. I was like, I'm all for women walking, but I think everyone should walk 3 miles a week. Like, why just women? And she was like,
she's a passionate one. She's a lamb, a total lamb.
Yeah.
She's the genesis of, I don't think it's going to fit, mister. I don't think it's going to fit, mister.
Which is just fucking horrible.
Can you do a full send? Give me a real one. Give me the real one. I don't think it's going to fit, mister. Ooh, ow, 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 shit, ow, take it out, fuck, ow, poop, ow, 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 ow. Ow, fuck, shit. Oh my God. If you were to throw a birthday party for me, what would be on your itinerary? Like a petting zoo, ponies, what do we got?
Vaseline Alley. I'd get you a chain collar. And then I'd tie it down. I'd strip you of all your clothing. And then I would just get like those large jars of coconut oil. And I would just leave it there out of your reach though, because I know how much you like to eat it by itself. So you'd be chained up like a dog and the coconut oil would be out of reach. So that when
like
the boys
a sock
come,
trap?
yeah, and you'd be like,
Oh, I'm so close. Whoa.
and then the gentleman suitors would pop up. Hopefully multiple at a time.
I see. So that's not quite a birthday party, but you should be on this group chat I'm on.
And as they enter the alley, I'll be there with the box and I'll say, hey, thank you so much for coming. And I'll hand them a streamer.
Like,
or no, what's one of, that's what I was talking about, not a streamer. What are the, kazoo.
A noisemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. About just a brunch.
You don't like
do we
brunches.
not? I don't like brunch.
You are not a brunch girl.
I am not.
No.
I've worked too many brunches to ever be able to go back.
With you, I would never do a show because that would mean the attention's not on you, which you hate.
It is difficult.
I would have to do like a closed setting environment dinner.
Closed casket.
Yeah, or like you would like a potluck where I'm like, bring a dish.
Yeah, sure.
Stay a while.
Yeah.
We can all kind of chat.
Oh my God. Have you ever been around people who are like talking to each other and not about you? I hate it. So much. It's so stressful.
I hate you. I was listening to our last podcast, and you throw digs so subtly that I miss it until later. And one was that I interrupt you, which you're only ever interrupting me.
I'm sure you'll find that's not true.
You were reading my Star Trek, like, and you interrupt, and blah, 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 and like you went so smoothly, and I totally missed it. And then I listened, and I was like, that fucking bitch.
I mentioned your birthday.
Which I didn't realize either. I was like, wait, that wasn't on the list.
Well, yeah, I mean, so, as an Aries, as we learned from my star chart last time, I, for my birthday, need a cake.
Yeah, you like food. The Taurus moon needs food.
My star chart was all about what a little chubba what a little oinker I am. It's just like, I'm trying to think of what I would plan for your birthday if I were to ever, and you don't want me planning a birthday. I got to tell you, people, you don't want it.
I don't think I want. My favorite thing Mariah Carey has ever done. Someone asked her, "Who would you let sing at your wedding?" And she goes, "No one." And they go, "Why?" And she's like, "No one's good enough to perform at my wedding."
She says, "Actually, Björk." She just sings pagan poetry for 6 hours straight.
Bjork would show up and pee in like a soup can.
She sings Stone Milker.
Loving you is like milking Stein. Meanwhile, it's Nick Cannon. He's got 19 kids.
Yeah, I think for your birthday, for some reason, I hatchet throwing is in the mix somewhere. I think there's a lot of opportunity for wacky hijinks.
I'm shocked because I've never done that, but it looks fun. And like I'm into weird shit like that. I'm up for.
You're not like other girls.
I'm just surprised is all.
Yeah, maybe a little hatchet throwing. You're sober now, so I guess like a library or something. I don't know. Yeah, again, the only way that I know how to ever show people any sort of like care or affection is either by being hideously cruel to them or cooking for them.
You know, it was a great birthday. Actually, I forgot about this. You're gonna hate this because you're not a fan. On my birthday, I saw Taylor Swift at her various stores.
Yeah. She was just down the street at the cafe.
It was amazing though, because like I had plans for the evening that I didn't have to plan at all, and getting people to go was easy.
Yeah.
Like, and the attention's off of me, but like it's sort of it was fun. I don't know. That was fantastic. And also I was new to LA, so it was just like, it was so
easy.
Was
the day that we were having a nice morning in the pool? Was that day?
No. That could have been like that week. Maybe. I don't actually remember.
Yeah.
When you took mushrooms. And nice morning was 3:30 p.m.
We had a nice morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the big one's coming. The big birthday.
38?
Yeah.
Why is that big?
I was going to say 40, but you said 38, and I was like, damn it, I was going to say that first. I figured you'd go to 40 first. Anyway, yeah, 40 is coming.
Are you scared of turning 40?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
I mean, what I've discovered is, like any of the big milestone birthdays, you never feel any different necessarily. There is a birthday, it's not the milestone, but at some point your body says, oh, you are 35. Oh, you do feel 40 now.
Yeah.
And that's the one I'm scared of, is whichever one where my body says, okay, you are now in your 40s.
I ran a marathon when I turned 30, the year I turned 30. And this is going to sound stupid because running a marathon is very stressful on your body. So you're not going to feel good regardless. However, it was my third. And I truly couldn't walk for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
and 30's not that old. Like the last time I ran was 26 and I was fine. And I did more training for this one.
Yeah. That was a dumb thing to do. I don't agree with marathons generally.
I do.
Yeah.
The one's coming up in 2 weeks. I will say I'm watching all these little people running around and I am like,
it's little people
I
running?
don't envy you. Stop it.
I know. What do you mean little people?
I didn't mean it like that. I just
all
meant
the
little
folks.
as an adjective. And it didn't need to be
like, okay.
Vern Troyer, okay?
Ableist, okay.
Peter Dinklage is so good.
Oh, yeah, he's in a lot of things.
A lot of things. Game of Thrones, he was Tyrion Lannister.
Haven't seen a minute of
He
it.
was Cyrano de Bergerac.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that.
What's the best present you've ever gotten on your birthday?
Silence. Best present I've ever gotten. I don't know. I can't think of anything that I've ever held up as like the big. Maybe the real best present was the friends we made along the way.
I'm going to be sick.
Because I mean, I've gotten some fabulous birthday presents over the years. Like I've gotten, my mother gave me a really nice, like a shoulder, is not a suitcase, but like a weekend bag.
I watched you get a little insecure there. It was I'm like, wait, I really like this, but I'm being vulnerable. You might think it's stupid.
It's also a stupid thing because it's just a leather bag, but it was a very nice leather bag. That was fabulous. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten. I mean, gift giving is also such a fraught thing to do. Where if you hate the thing, we're now in American culture anyway. You're like, here's the receipt if you want to return it. Like you can sort of do that right away. Yeah, I've realized that, like, I haven't gotten anything I like for my birthday ever. Definitely not the case. It's just nothing that I don't think is a part. Like, yeah, I've got a gadget in my kitchen that I use every day, and I got that for Christmas.
Yeah,
and that was like, oh, this is a gift that I use every day. My water heater. But, like, I can't think of a birthday present. My sister got me a copy of Gore Vidal's Myra Breckenridge. Love. Read that in a day.
Yeah.
Fabulous. But
you read that in a day?
I read that in a day.
That's fucked up.
No. It's just, I'm a man of culture.
It's dense though and long.
No.
Isn't it long?
No.
How long is that?
Just a novel. It's just a novel.
420 pages.
I have no idea. I don't have its length committed to memory. But what about you?
When I was 9 or 10, my dad got me a Kawasaki Ninja 4-wheeler. And when I tell you I cried.
Oh, wow.
Nothing has ever topped that because we weren't like a lavish fam. I didn't have like, I don't want to say I didn't have much because I grew up like very privileged, but like I didn't have the cool stuff.
Sure.
I didn't have like the flashy shit. And I had the coolest fucking 4-wheeler.
So a 4-wheeler, I'm assuming that's like fully prescription strength. Like you need actual gasoline fuel to put in it.
Electric. So we plugged it in and then that would charge.
What was its top speed?
Like 10 or 15 miles an hour.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of maybe like an off-road, like a
no,
kind of situation.
No, this was like I lived in town, so it was just something you rode down on sidewalks.
Looks like town to me.
Oh man, I loved that. Another year I got a mongoose bike. It was green.
Yeah, I mean, I do miss being a child in that like a gift like that can absolutely fucking just make your entire year. And you know, whatever the video game was that I might have wanted at that age.
Yeah.
When I got Banjo-Kazooie, that was really
another really good gift. And you met her. Do you remember Mads Summerfield? She was at my birthday bonfire. You hit it off with her.
Yeah, she had the tattoo, right? With the mummy dialogue on her arm.
So I mentioned to her just in passing, like this conversation lasted 7 seconds where I said, oh, like one of my favorite movies of all time is Ordinary People. Like I loved the book. It just hit me when I was a teenager, whatever. Conversation ends. Don't ever think about it again. And then for my birthday last year, she got me like an old original copy of that book.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, damn, that was like very thoughtful.
Yeah. Some people
it cost her probably $3, but like it's to me $500.
Yeah, yeah. Some people are really good gift givers in that way. And if you find a person who is a good gift giver, treasure this person. They're very good. I remember, what's the best gift you've ever given somebody?
Dick.
Oh, I'm almost sure that's not true.
I'm pretty good at gifts. I honestly I can't like think about, I'm trying to remember, like, what did I get Rachel this last year?
Scabies.
Well, an oil change.
Give the gift of maintenance.
When I go back home, I don't have a car. And so I was like, can I borrow your car? And so then I bought her an oil change that somewhere. I'll cut that.
You gotta keep it.
I don't know. I got my mom like some Nike tennis shoes. I got my mom Oh, you know what it is? I got my mom a standing desk. during COVID, my mom is like a social butterfly. She should not work from home.
She's a LinkedIn influencer
Yeah, she's just not meant to not be around people. And so she just
in a corporate context.
yeah. So I got her.
She needs to be letting people go in person.
I got her a standing desk, and like that. I'm proud of that one.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to think. I'm more thoughtful than that one though. That's like an easy one. I'm trying to think of something cute.
I remember, I think the best gift, or like the clearest home run I think I've gotten somebody for a present, I'm glad you asked, was I got I got Shara a bottle of perfume. And perfume is a notoriously difficult gift to get a dame.
And also sometimes fragrances are all over the place where some people like one thing, some people don't. And if you fuck up, that sucks.
Yeah. And also what occurs to you is like, oh, this reminded me of you. It might remind them of somebody they despise. And then you spent $200 on a nice bottle of perfume. This bottle of perfume, a Guerlain perfume, I got it for her. And she wears it all the time. Or at least she tells me. If she hates it, she hasn't let me know.
Yeah. And she would.
Yeah, she would. A friend of the pod. Hi, Shara. That was probably the best gift, just in that it was the best suited for the person, got the most use. That's probably top of the pile. I don't think I'll ever give it a better gift than that.
And she is like, how do I say this? She's better than everyone. And so I would be really nervous to give her a gift like that because she has taste.
Yes.
And yeah,
it was a risk, but it paid off ultimately. Yeah. And I have that perfume for myself because I love it so much.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a ladies' fragrance. Men can wear ladies' fragrances. I love this perfume.
I just picture you having like the little fucking
the atomizer. Yeah. Yeah. Before I go to Vaseline Alley for a coconut oil. What?
You know what I like? I'm a really simple person. You know this. Like I love and you made fun of me the other day, but I love a dive bar. Okay. I love it. I love a karaoke night.
Do you also love an IPA?
No. Oh. And you know that to be true. Even when I did drink beer, I hated IPAs. I was a wheat beer girl. The Goose Island Brew.
Oh my God.
The 612.
If and when you release a comedy special, it's going to be Wheat Beer Girl. That's your special's name.
I'm just sitting on top of mounds of shit, actual poop.
I think... I'm trying to think of what, if I were to go all out, if cost was no object to get you a present for your birthday, what would I get you? I know.
What?
I'd get one of those things from the airplane magazines, like Sky Mall, where you buy a constellation for somebody.
Oh, you'd give me a star?
I get you stars.
I would love that. I would love that.
No, I don't want it as much.
No, I love that. Plant a tree for me. I love all that.
A hermit crab? Would you?
No.
Would you want to? What's the worst gift you've ever given somebody?
Dick.
That one I do believe. Yeah, I'm sure that's true.
Chlamydia.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel pretty confident in my gift giving abilities. Just a gift card. I guess I cop out and give to a gift card if I don't know you.
Oh, that's
and that
nice.
I always feel bad, but
I spend an inordinate amount of time, and this will come as no surprise to you, trying to think of what's the worst gift I can give somebody that has the patina of being a thought out, intentional gift, but it's just awful. For the longest time, I was trying to think of what is the put together an itinerary for somebody of just the absolute, a lot of thought, a lot of planning, a lot of song and dance, but make it guaranteed they're gonna have a bad time. This is a thing I think. Give me suggestions on what is a way that you can have a lot of song and dance and the worst fucking day possible. I'm like, okay, first you start the morning 7 a.m. You're going to Knott's Berry Farm. You are in a group of 11-year-olds. You're going on only the oldest roller coasters. You will have had a warm tuna sandwich from a gas station. What is the worst gift I could give somebody? And it needs to be very specific, obviously, is the thing.
No.
If they've recently lost their arm in a shark attack, you're going to get them a wristwatch.
A baseball mitt.
Yeah, like an origami kit, that kind of thing.
The gifts that I hate getting are ones that have nothing to do with me. Like someone, one time I got like a vinyl for like a single from Lionel Richie's like Merry Christmas. Like it was a Christmas Lionel Richie single.
Love that.
Well, you love records. Wait, huh? This has nothing to do with me.
Love that. I mean, since I went to China in high school, I get China themed presents always and forever. Alyssa Edwards. It's just always
Yeah.
something to do with China shows up in a big gift haul.
One time for my birthday, I got these socks. I was like 16, 15. They were like pink and purple, and they were the plaid whatever, and they were Rob Kardashian socks. And I will not mention who it was, but I have bitched about this person to you before. They were like, oh my gosh, it's just so your style. And I have a 15-year-old closet case. So I was like, those are girly. But they were actually, in fact, all of the bias society, ugly as fuck.
Well, yeah. Pink and
Nasty.
purple's hard.
They were horrible. I would never wear them now.
Yeah. Did you ever, in office jobs, were you ever around the guy who wore like expressive socks?
Yeah. I actually do like I like expensive socks.
No, not expensive. Expressive.
Yeah, I mean, I like those too. Polka dots, colors, plaid.
Man,
I have pumpkin ones.
I'm so bored.
You asked. Sorry, I'm telling you who I am. Please go on and talk about Gore Vidal, you fucking drip. God damn.
First Myra's a woman, and then she's a man, and then she's a woman again. Or no, the other way around. Whatever. Yeah, I ultimately, for a birthday, I think I'll cook you a nice meal.
You know,
I maybe play a medley of Lana Del Rey songs on the grand piano.
I love a sing along. So here's my ideal birthday. I rent out a karaoke room.
Oh yeah.
Everyone, including the people that hate karaoke, have to participate and sing, because the truth is everyone likes karaoke. They just don't know it.
Yeah, I'm actually on board with that. I've done karaoke for another enemy invited me to a birthday. This one in Seattle. This is that meth dealer I lived with.
Yeah.
We went to do karaoke at a place on Camp Hill, and that was a darling time.
So much fun. It gets people out of themselves. Also, just what people can think of, like what's in their arsenal that we would never guess.
What's your first go-to karaoke song?
I mean, it's controversial now because she sang at Trump's inauguration, but Before He Cheats, The People Get Going by Carrie Underwood.
Sure. That's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah. Now,
interesting. I didn't start listening to her until after she sang at his inauguration.
That's the only song that I know by her, really. No, that's not true.
Didn't she do Jesus Take the Wheels?
Yes, that's true. That song too. And then All American Girl, I was going to say. But now I would say The Black Parade. That's a crowd pleaser by My Chemical Romance. When I was.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And then anything by the Dixie Chicks always hits. I grew up in the Midwest, so country was big. Yeah. You? You're like, Tom's Diner.
Solid. So Suzanne Vega, what are we doing?
You're going to pick something like,
No, I would do Just a Girl by No Doubt.
Oh, that's a great one.
That's my first. You can just shout to that. You don't even need to be on key, really.
That's
Gwen Stefani never was on key. And
how troubling that we both picked two Republicans.
I know.
That sucks.
I've come to peace with the fact that she's a terrible person.
100%.
Yeah, I got over Azealia Banks. I can get over Gwen Stefani.
Her best song.
As a single performer? Oh, let's think.
There's only one right answer. Don't think too hard.
Wind It Up.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. That is fabulous.
The only song of hers that matters.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking It's My Life. That was the cover. But that was No Doubt also.
Yeah.
God, Gwen Stefani. Yep. So, Just a Girl, No Doubt. That's always a solid song. It sets me apart. It shows that I'm a little transgressive. I'm a bad girl. I'm a little country. I'm a little rock and roll.
Yeah. I'm going to manifest this for myself. Mexican restaurant, karaoke. Perfect birthday.
Got it. I think, what would my perfect birthday be now?
Vaseline Alley and a stick of butter.
Jesus Christ. Salted or unsalted?
A pig pen. Extra slop.
The pig pen.
Should our outro be happy birthday to you? Happy birthday to you.
Mr. President. Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to be Lana Del Rey for a moment. There's an entire generation of people who don't know that that's Marilyn Monroe. They're going to think that was Lana Del Rey's song. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show.